welcome. Excuse me, I'm choking. To the Married to Bravo podcast. How's everyone doing? Happy Friday. Joleen and Nana are here. Nana, I'm going to bump you out and then bring you back because we can change sides. So I'm going to bump her out, you guys, and then I'm going to bring her back. There we go. It's weird otherwise.
It said my audio was also removed. Can you hear me?
Yes. Your audio only gets removed when you get taken out of the chat, Nana.
I didn't know that.
She did it, and she keeps leaning forward like this to talk to you guys. We are going to have quite the night here with Nana and Joleen. We're going to be talking all about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 11, Episode 17, and the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 2, the premiere. We're going to be recapping it. We have Nana notes. We're going to go on our usual tangents. We have to get caught up on Nana's life because she looks fantastic. If you are joining, please smash the like. Let's get to a goal. Let's try to hit 100 likes this live. And if we exceed or succeed, let's try to exceed that. So mods, if you don't mind keeping me up to date on that, that would be amazing. If you guys want to support the channel, Super Chat is a great way to do it while we're live here. Otherwise, you can check me out, patreon.com/Joleen Lunzer, or become a member of the Leen Team by joining our YouTube membership. We just have one tier, and it's fun. And I see a lot of you in green here with your little crowns, and you are already members of the Leen Team. So thank you.
Oh, I love that. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Popcorn Pills. Now that is a great name. Hi, Popcorn Pills. Love that name.
Yes. Nana, tell us what's going on. Get us caught up in a little life updates here. What is going on with the hair? You didn't cut it yourself. You didn't shave it.
No, I didn't. I did not cut it myself. I went somewhere to have it done, and I went to Heather, and that is Linda's daughter-in-law. And she is at, and I got to remember the name of the place. Producer Linda. It's her daughter-in-law, Heather. Mm-hmm. And the name of the place, and I'm going to forget, it's in White Bear Lake. It's on a corner. Anybody going to help me? And Linda's not here right now to help. Anyway, I liked it because I asked her to shave me up. I will turn like this.
Okay.
You see that shave?
You look cool.
Can you see this shaving?
Wow. It's to the skull.
She goes, I like that. You're just letting it go a la natural in the back. And then the white kind of came out again once we cut off the dead stuff. We didn't do it. She did it. She did a beautiful job.
Was she able to see that you had cut your own bangs? And what did you think?
She did not say a word. Now that's somebody very nice. Thank you. She didn't say a word.
Did you tell her you cut your own bangs? I'm sure she knew. She's a professional.
I did not say anything. I'm tired of doing the mea culpa. I don't need to do that. I'm an old lady. If I want to cut my own bangs, I can. I can go to someone and get it fixed.
Yep. You can do whatever you want, Nana. You lived on this earth long enough. You can do what you want.
You got to recognize. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, I think it's you better recognize. But Nana's new saying is you got to recognize. Yes, Nana. Nana is fire. It looks great. Okay, so you got a haircut. I love the necklace. Is that the necklace that I gave you?
You gave me this, and it was, oh my gosh, I bet it was 6-7 years ago, maybe more. Well, I don't go out anywhere. I mean, this to go pick tomatoes is a little much. I don't know. I could do it. Maybe green peppers, but I really like it because it's really flashy, and I like it. And I saw her standing there. Someone should write a song. But it was on my little jewelry thing. And I looked at that and went, oh my gosh, I never wear that. I want to. So there you go.
Good, Nana. Yes. During a pandemic, no one shall be judged for cutting their own hair. It's an undiscussed rule. Yes, Sarah.
I like Nana, it. Yes.
You're not old.
Honey, I do feel it. No, trust me. I feel it. But I keep having to ask Paul, how old am I again? He goes, 66. You'll be 67. Because I've been telling everybody I'm 67. I'm always jumping ahead. But
well, you look fantastic.
Well, thanks, honey. Thanks. I tried a new cleanser on my face. I always used to use just Dial soap.
Oh, my goodness, Nana.
So now I'm trying something new. It's called Cetaphil. It's a moisturizing. That's it. It's white and it's green.
Yep, that is a very good drugstore brand that a lot of like dermatologists say isn't too shabby.
Okay,
as they
because
say.
I just used it once. Can you see the difference? Anyway, otherwise it's just dial soap. All right.
Thank you, Badar. Well, Make It Make Sense says he picked his tomatoes nude. Nana, maybe you should try that.
Oh, honey.
Your neighbor Pete he would have something to say.
Get back in the house. Get back in the house. Yeah, he would say something. All right.
Yes. All
Yes,
right, Nana.
Cetaphil. Yes.
Yep, Cetaphil.
Thank you,
I
guys.
say Cetaphil. It could be pronounced Cetaphil. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced, but glad to see you're doing good. I missed you this Monday because I was doing a show, so I had to cancel 90 Day with Nana. So sorry, you guys, but we're here tonight, and we're going to talk all about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We have so much to get into. Should we just jump into it, Nana?
I think we better. I really think we better. So yeah, let's get started.
Ready? Okay, let's get started. We got the Nana notes. You guys, let us know all your thoughts, opinions, hopes, and dreams in the chat as we go through this crazy episode 17 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Now, this is 16 and 17 because we didn't do 16.
We didn't?
No.
16?
Where we're still at the dinner party. I don't think we did that.
Yeah, we finished the dinner party, and then we had that dinner party at Garcelle's after the dinner party. Did you take more notes on the same episode you've already taken notes on, my sweet?
We are the world.
Oh,
we
Nana,
are the children.
Double notes?
I didn't take double notes. I just don't remember doing this. Then why aren't we one behind?
Because we didn't skip on Friday. We went live. We only skipped Monday.
This isn't Monday, is it?
No, it's not Monday.
Then don't you worry your little pretty head about it. We already did this one because I couldn't find this one today. And I thought, where would I put it? Okay, so that's true. That's true. We didn't skip Friday. Every day, like I said, you guys, when you're retired, every day is like a Friday. It's always a weekend, if you will.
Or a Monday for Nana.
Doesn't make any difference. So and Nana's notes are sticking together.
Are they sticky again? What'd you get on them?
No, honey, they're not. But Sharon's saying that in the chat, and I'm laughing. Okay, so what we're doing then, and you had mentioned it before, so it sounds very familiar to me, is we're going to do one episode of Beverly Hills and then the first episode of Salt Lake City. Oh my goodness, does that make more sense or what? Okay, let's go. Beverly Hills Housewives, season 11, episode 17. A tale of two accidents. This whole Beverly Hills has been an accident, and it is an accident one after another, and it just goes back to Erica Jane. Erica Jane, I hope this is your very last time here because we don't want to shoot you in allegedly jail. So I think you'll be like that Teresa girl, and you'll go away for a little bit. Allegedly.
But they might bring her back. I do have screenshots, Nana, if you're interested. So,
well, how nice. Yes. And, she just, I can't feel bad for her. There's nothing to feel bad about. You have lived a wonderful life. Fabulous. Just over the top. And now you're throwing your old daddy to the wolves. And yeah, stop it. Stop it. A tale of two accidents. Yes.
We're going to hear that he had yet another traumatic event happen. I can't wait till we get to it.
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Crazy.
Dorit's having a launch party for her wedding dresses. It would have been bigger, but because of the pandemic, she could only invite these last few friends of hers that she has, which are the Housewives. Nobody outside the Housewives franchise was there. Okay, except for the models. Dorit having a launch party, and the wedding dresses are beautiful. I think they're gorgeous one after another. There's 5 models, and they were all beautiful. But someone had asked, and I think it was Kyle, about what do they run? $35,000. That's what your dad and I paid for our first house. Are you kidding me?
$35,000?
Yes.
Oh my
God. Stop it. And we weren't going to go over 30, so we were and we weren't going to hit 40, so we were trying to stay in the middle there. So
just like Kyle Richards when she was like, "That's what my whole wedding cost, and her dress was $1,200. Still a lot of money, Kyle. Still a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. I spent $100, and you spent what, honey, on yours? Was yours $100? Yeah, I did 1977. I did $100. It was on a clearance rack. You know, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it looks nice on you and you're not going into debt for it, I would rather have a new couch. But I didn't get a new couch. But anyway.
Kind of did. You got a husband, which is kind of similar to a couch in a lot of ways. Jay Kiddo, thank you very much for the first super sticker of the live. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
That's so nice. Thank you. So, and I like when Dorit's having these things, and it was beautiful. You know, all the roses, the white roses on the table. I thought that was just gorgeous. And Kyle is just the sharpest one in the sharpest tack in the box. I wonder why they're not showing the pool. Why are all these white drapes in front of there? Oh, they're probably going to show us something. Really, Kyle? Wow.
He always has to like just be that spoiler moment too.
I know.
You know, she's just like
just
that.
leave it. See, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? So the white curtain was there. And let's see if I said anything more.
Well, this is
it was raining.
Episode where she's still preparing for the party, but this is once we get to the party.
Yes, raining. It was raining now in LA, and they were hoping to have the party outside, but that didn't happen. Usually, you don't have to worry about the rain out by you guys, but here you have to worry if you're going to get sleet, snow, rain, hail, whatever. So anyway, they're hoping to have it outside, which they didn't. Kathy Hilton's house. They're going over there to have massages and facials and the gold facials. Now that looked fabulous to me. Not all the girls were there. The gold mask facial looked really funny on Rinna because it just outlined her big lips and it was hilarious.
It looked like she had Velveeta cheese on her face.
Yes.
Slabs of Velveeta. Thank you, Badar, for the super chat.
Oh, how
I think
nice.
You guys are great. We think you're great. So
thank you. So is that ever nice? Thank you. Kyle and Erica, they're talking. Sutton is out of what am I saying here? I'm going to stop that one. It's like
they were talking so what happened is Rinna and Kathy got the first facial.
Oh, that's right.
And then Kyle and Erica stepped aside to have the big conversation of the episode that confused the hell out of everybody, Nana. And I actually have a transcript here. I pulled it from Reddit of exactly what was said. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ann Graham. Ann says, a party planner for a dinner party at home. That's how Dorit rolls because she wanted it to be a bigger, thing, but she couldn't, like Nana said, due to COVID. So now she's got to pull it back and just show us how in her little manufactured mansion, how she can roll.
It is too. It looks plastic from the outside.
It does.
Not that I wouldn't like it. But I don't, if they're going to give me something, give me Kathy Hilton's home. But yes, They were talking, Kyle and Erica. Now this was just mind blowing to me.
The transcript, Nana. I should have maybe shared it with you so we could both do it. So here's the Erica and Kyle scene.
Okay, because I have it here. Okay.
You have every word of that they said. Just watch this for a second, okay?
That
Nana?
would be a no.
You ready? You ready, my mother of mine? Okay.
Yes.
So it's a partial transcript. Shout out to Reddit. You guys are awesome. The Real Housewives Reddit. So here's what's going on. Ready?
I think that'd be good. Yes.
Okay. So Erica, Tom's house was broken into, and he confronted the burglar, and then he had to go get eye surgery, and my son had to go over to help. Recently? Kyle says, recently? And Erica goes, and then my son, he rolled his car 5 times on the way home. Yeah, I'm under a lot of stress. And Kyle's like, wait, what? I can't wait to tell everybody. This isn't what she said. I'm adding this. Can't wait to tell everybody and then mock you behind your back and really, I'm trying to pretend I'm your friend and I'm not. I can't wait. Wait, what? Erica's like, yeah. Kyle, wait. Hold, back up. Yeah. Kyle, recently? So this happened just a couple days ago, Saturday. And Kyle's like, what? Erica's like, yeah. Kyle, wait. Hold, back up. Yeah. Kyle, recently? So this happened just a couple days ago, Saturday. And Kyle's like, what? Erica's like, yeah. Kyle, wait. Hold, back up. Yeah. Kyle, recently? So this happened just a couple days ago, Saturday. And Kyle's like, So when you came to Garcelle's, you already knew this? Yeah, I just didn't say that. Kyle Confessional says, this just seems to be a pattern. We'll spend time with Erica and then find out later there was this big situation in her life going on that she didn't share with us, like in Tahoe. Flashback to Tahoe. Then Erica in the past is like, I'm really content to let people be who they are because I like to be myself. Erica Jane, Erica Jordy, whatever. That's one of the things I love about Tom the most. He lets me be myself. Kyle in the past, after all learned of the divorce, talking with Lisa, did you have any idea? I had no idea. We were just in Tahoe. Kyle Confessional, she says, when Erica withholds information, she makes it hard to be able to support her. And Kyle's someone who seems like she's holding her teeth in when she talks. Like she makes it hard to be able to support her. Kyle, I got a call at 6 o'clock, 3 a.m, but I didn't get in until 6. Wait, no, this is Erica said it. They screwed up. So Erica says, I got a call at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't get it until 6 from Pasadena Police Department that Tom's home had been broken into. Kyle said, so, but the home you lived in? Yeah. While he was in it? Yeah. He confronted the burglar and then he had to go to the hospital and then some sort of surgery. I don't really even know. Why did he need to go to the hospital? He has glaucoma. And I think like the pressure and anxiety, and whenever I'm not sure, I haven't spoken. Having someone, and so he said, like, wait, who rolled the car? Well, my son went because I can't go. I clearly don't talk to him ever, anytime. No. And then on his way home, it was snowing in Pasadena, California. And he rolled his car. Kyle Confessional. So if Tom was burglarized, how did you find out? Did Tom confront the burglars? Did they do anything to him? And what about your son? Was he hurt with the car flipped? Is he okay? This story obviously sounds unbelievable. That's the only word I can think of.
Totally unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Doesn't that mean that doesn't mean I don't believe her, but it's unbelievable. I'm Kyle. And then Kyle says, it was snowing in Pasadena. He lives further out, up the 101. It snows past the 206 or whatever. I don't drive my own car. Ask Mikey. I'm not sure. And then Kyle says,
it's so bad.
Eric, and your son is okay? Yeah, he's fine. And we think Tom's okay? I know he made it out of surgery okay. I don't know what happened after that. Again, I never talked to him, like, ever. Kyle, Erica, I don't even know. It's like, I didn't even know it was like this, Erica. It's like all crushing at one time. I'm sorry, Erica. Yeah.
How can Kyle even say that stuff?
Me too. So that was the conversation between.
That's I know that one just killed me. So let me just read mine really quick. Okay. Tell me if I hit the points. Tom's house was broken into. Tom confronted him and then had to go have eye surgery. My son's car rolled 5 times. I'm under a lot of stress. This happened a couple days ago. That was mine.
Yeah. It's so that was pretty spot on. You just need more. Yeah.
I love your interpretations of things, and I love the way.
I don't come out and say anything until it'll benefit me in the sympathy department. Unfortunately, I have this very unfortunate voice when I tell the story. So I seem a little shitty and pissy about it. So nobody really truly feels bad for me. So yeah, Tom might be alive. He might be dead. My son rolled over. There might have been snow. There might have been sleet. He could have been in Colorado. Babe, I don't know. They don't pay me enough to know. I don't get the same money I used to with Tom. Ask Mikey. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting on a dining room table. Okay. Just like, rah, rah. Like that's how her voice sounds like. Rah, rah. Like, babe, I don't know. I only have a 3-bedroom home now. I am suffering. Don't come for me.
I know. She is just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, did someone just come in?
Well, Chow. Did you hear me say, hey, Chow?
Yeah, but then you froze up. So.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hey, Chow.
Hey, Chow. Hi, Chelly. So, okay. So, Garcelle, in the meantime, is looking at men's pictures on this dating site.
Yes.
Now, the idea that, and
thank you, Coco Loco. No one was injured on the making of these lies. The car rolled over 5 times. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, 5 times. It's expensive to be, it's dangerous to be Erica.
Or be in her life is nuts. My favorite is Kyle thinks Erica's story doesn't sound real. Really, Kyle? Can't you just say it out loud? You are a liar. Sutton says it. Come on, you can say it. Everybody know. Garcelle's dating coach comes over. They're going to set up a date with this hot guy. And they kind of showed his picture just briefly, and he was very good looking. But Garcelle is so beautiful. She should have no problem in finding a date except for going through this is probably LA. Smarter.
And okay. No, it's LA. LA dating is horrendous. And then on top of that, if you have any notoriety or you have any like money and you're a woman, I mean, these dudes they're trash in that city. Like all the trashiest dudes from every city in America who thinks they're hot shit and have talent and are complete narcissists and egomaniacs go to this city to get famous. So it's like you have to go somewhere else to meet your husband.
Okay.
You just do. For most people.
For most people.
Hit the like, you guys.
But yeah, hit the like. Only 76 likes, 98 watching. Come on, guys.
Nana
come on. Nana gets pissed. So Garcelle, I mean, I have to laugh because she's so beautiful and I understand why you would go to a dating service.
Yep.
Not really sure what you'd find that, where do you meet these people? Where do you meet somebody?
Work. I have no idea. Yeah.
I don't know. Kyle comes to Crystal's house. It's this one. This is my favorite part of the episode. I'm sorry. 180 square feet in her basement. She wants to redo it. So they're showing us pictures of this basement. This basement looks like wall-to-wall stuff.
Yeah.
And they want to do it like more in a sports mode, like they want a theater, they want a kitchen.
Going to the pool. Bye, Chell.
Bye, Chell. You going to the pool?
Bye, Chell. No, I said I think Chell's going to the pool. You had a Freudian slip, I think. He goes, did you just call me Big Chell? No, I said I think Chell's going to the pool. So
I want to go to the pool.
He can't hear you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So Kyle comes to Crystal's house. They're looking in the basement. Crystal is explaining what she wants to do with this.
So
basement.
Boring. Yeah, she wants
to
make
that
it
part.
into like a game room, and she has to raise the ceiling because he's too tall, and it's going to cost $1 million. But they got it down to $500,000, and Kyle is just like, "Oh my god!" And
that's ridiculous. And who buys purses that are going to make you money?
Housewives. But some of these purses do.
What?
They do. They increase in value unless you live at Kyle's house and it gets broken into and they all get stolen. Then
that's true too. That can happen.
Miss M knows she lives in LA. She said dating in LA is brutal. Crystal's a hoarder.
She is. That's what it looks like. Serious. It does look like a hoarder's house, but it's expensive hoarding stuff.
Yes.
And they're not doing it themselves. I'm thinking to myself, 6 figures to do this basement. Then it came to $1 million and then 500, like you said, 500,000. That's craziness. So it's $1 million to fix up the basement and they are not going to pay that, which I don't blame them. I mean, 500,000. Are you kidding? What happened to the days of putting up a little paneling, get a little throw rug, Put your old couch from upstairs downstairs. That's how we used to do it. Okay, someone would make a bar, a fake fireplace. It looks just as nice as what you guys are going to have going. They decided on the $500,000, $500,000. A movie theater, golf simulator. I mean, it is unbelievable, and it's an unbelievable price. Crystal is an elitist in your opinion. Yes, Badar, she is. She totally is. So, Kyle's house, Dorit and PK come over for dinner, which I thought was kind of a strange foursome. I just did. Dorit looks like she had her eyes done. It was really tight, and maybe it was her ponytail, you know, I'm not sure. But she just looked like she had some work done that maybe she shouldn't have some work done. She just, you know, you're pretty enough. Just leave yourself alone. You know, this ponytail business and the puffy eyes, and then they're pulled back. She looked like hell. But the idea that they came to Kyle's house, Mauricio doesn't seem as stoned as he used to be. Everybody likes stoned Mauricio because he says to Kyle, "Oh, I have to run. I have to really run right now. Now I have to go get dressed." So they did. They went and got dressed. Or he went and got dressed because he's the last one all the time. Dorit and PK come in. They discuss Erica's goofy stories. Now that is hilarious because they're making fun of her. So once she sees this, you know, Kyle and Dorit, you're going to be out of here. They discuss Erica's goofy stories regarding Tom and her son. Mauricio and PK question the validity of Erica's story. Dorit believes Erica. What is wrong with you, Dorit? What do you mean? She
doesn't believe her. She's saying that for effect on the show because she knows she's going to see this, but they definitely knew what they were doing, having the husband say it, especially PK and Dorit. There's no way. They just don't want to be on Erica's bad side. But the way PK was like, come on.
He really went after her, and I think it's hilarious. I mean, they're all listening to this going, yes, now she's
too crazy.
It is. Now, are we at the same spot again? Are we turned around again, honey? Where you're over here and I'm here. Is that cool?
That's what I'll fix it.
Okay. So they're all getting, okay, so they have their dinner. They're making fun of Erica. They're making fun of the idea that the doctor's saying there's something wrong with his head and he's got a broken ankle, but there's some maybe possible brain damage, but we'll work on the ankle first. Huh? Okay. So, I mean, PK was pretty funny in this, and usually I don't care for him at all.
That was really funny, the way he acted it out. And he was like, okay, he's not a soccer player. Like, he literally, he's a lawyer, like a geriatric lawyer. So there's no doctor that's going to be like, all right, I guess we'll forego the brain hemorrhage that could be happening and possible brain surgery. We'll fix the ankle because that's important. And it's ridiculous of Erica to say that she had to make this, like, you have no medical background. It's just so ridiculous that she would even say, I just didn't think it was right for them to put him under after having a concussion. Wouldn't a surgeon or a doctor know that? I know you're supposed to advocate for yourself, but this is just too much.
They would know.
The best part was seeing Mauricio's reactions to the story, because he's like, wait, what? What? So, so this happened before. And okay, so Tom rolled his car, and then the son rolled his car, and then PK's like, it's impossible, babes. It's impossible. Okay, she's got like, it's a 0.0 chance. Boy George, I know it wouldn't happen to him. It wouldn't happen to them, babes. I think she's definitely lying. Okay, because the fact that she have a son and a husband gonna roll over, it's not gonna happen, babes. It's just not gonna happen. Speaking of which, check out Dorit and the design of that design. Now I'm doing like a jersey thing.
Yeah.
But, babes, check out my babes' bridal stuff, because I'm not working right now. I lost $2 billion. Big deal. So the way that PK is just, you can't con a con. Yes, make it make sense. PK knew what was up. PK's like, babes, remember when we filed bankruptcy back in the day? Yeah, babes, that's what she's doing. Only mine was fine, because mine was corporate level bankruptcy. His is personal. He stole from people. So just saying, babes. Okay, it doesn't make sense. He was all Judge Judy about it, and this is the first time I've ever been here for PK.
I know, serious. I liked PK on this one. I have to wonder, is he wearing a rug now? Is he wearing a piece?
I don't think so.
Hair piece? Oh, I think he is. I think
No.
PK is. Look at that
He barely
picture
has
one more
any
time.
hair. And you can't really see his hair in this one, but he doesn't really have much hair.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I agree. I think graphics, I think they're trying to be like the Jersey husbands too, Nana. I know you don't watch Jersey, but the husbands are known for being even more likable in a lot of ways than the wives, are being more entertaining, I should say.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
I think they're trying to give them a run for their money. Now, if they can get Harry Hamlin on board and they can get, who else do they got? Well, Crystal's husband, I mean, he's not very interesting so far.
Oh my gosh. No.
So yeah. But I mean, just Mauricio high going, what? Huh?
I know. Okay. So are we saying PK and Mauricio were high? Because I thought they were kind of straight for a change, Mauricio.
I mean, he wasn't as high as we've seen him before, but he's definitely, Mauricio's always got the ganja in him. Like that's just how it is now. He's in California. He's got to listen to Kyle's BS. He's going to be high. You know, if you got to listen and be on the show and do all the stuff, I'm be high too.
Hell yes.
Yes. He was just enjoying himself and his night, and Kyle and Dorit couldn't have been more fake in this moment, going, Dorit's like, I believe her, PK. Erica wouldn't lie, not my Erica. And then she's really like, but she would. I still don't forgive her for the first season where everyone hated me because of her. Beverly Beach by Dorit. Bye, fam. Dorit is, don't believe the hype. Dorit is wanting Erica to go down. She just doesn't want to be seen as the one to do it. So she's just like, oh no, Erica would never. She would never. It's like,
I love this.
Phony.
But don't you think that was a weird foursome? I found that to be a weird foursome.
No, they always hang out. They like hung out during the pandemic too. Remember, they all were like, oh my God, we had to be all on our own in quarantine, but they did that thing that some people did in like suburban communities where they still hung out with certain friends. So they were hanging out during the pandemic. These guys hang out all the time.
I just find them an odd foursome. That's all. They just really are.
Thank you, Busy Blues #2 fan. Thank you, Anne, for the super sticker. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. So now they're all getting ready for Dorit's party to show her wedding gowns. Dorit and Nectoria.
Yeah, that's the designer, I think. So the person who really did most of the work
actually did it. And okay, got it.
Not paid by anyone makes a good comment, Nana. Read this one.
Okay, not paid by anyone. Erica is lying about the lie, then lie about the lie about the lie just to deflect. So we talked about how ridiculous her stories are and not talk about the victims and the crime committed. True story.
Throw everything but the kitchen sink at people, confuse people. Confusion is something that they do, like lawyers and courtrooms, stuff like that. You just throw so much at them. Because you'll see people now go, well, I don't know. And again, none of us know for sure, but we definitely know that this is fishy. Very fishy.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Rinna doesn't eat fish, but she did at Garcelle's. Anyway, I love that they went to Dorit's. Like I said, everything was beautiful. It was the white roses. She had everything just set up so nice. Not that she did it, but it was beautiful. Sutton has a black dress with the silver sparkles on the neckline. It looked like totally 1980s, mid 80s to late 80s. Her stuff looks old that she wears. But I know it probably isn't.
It's couture, Nana. You just don't get couture. It's
honey.
I don't know. I don't really like it either. But
I didn't think it looked nice at all. I could find something nicer at the Goodwill, swear to God, for about $4.99 minus like 15%. If you bring something there, you get a little coupon. Because what she's paying for this stuff, she always dresses funky. Not a fun funk, but funky. And I'm liking you, Sutton, only because you're giving so much shade to Erica. I love that. And you're the only one that seems to be doing it, you and Garcelle, but Garcelle isn't doing too much. So she's showing her wedding gowns. So Sutton's got her black dress that sparkles at the neckline. It looks old. We see Michael, Sutton's boyfriend, is with her. Kyle and Mauricio, when they walk in, they look really good together. don't they? I mean, the two of them, they really look sharp. She had the black pantsuit on. Kathy Hilton comes in.
Like
Okay.
Kyle's makeup in this one.
Oh,
When they did
okay.
the conversation with her and PK, I was like, there's just something that I didn't like about it.
Okay.
And I definitely noticed the makeup. Here's the dress Nana was referencing from Sutton. You know, in this blurred picture, it's not bad. And then the Michael boyfriend, what do you think about him?
He seems nice enough. I mean, he didn't say too much. That's always a good trait in a man.
Yep. Very good trait. Okay.
But I like seeing her boyfriend Michael. I thought that was good.
Yes.
It was good that she had someone to bring. Kathy Hilton comes with her architect. You got to love her.
Well, Rick Hilton ain't coming. He's like,
no, true story.
What now? Like,
yeah. With
no
who?
way.
With who? Not your relatives. I don't think so. Erica has a red and black outfit on with these great big red lips, and I thought she looked like a whore, but allegedly.
Nana, slut shaming already? It's so early in the night for you to slut shame.
No, it really isn't.
Erica looked good. I thought she looked good. I liked Kathy Hilton's outfit. I thought her hair looked good, her jacket, suit.
Everything. Loved what she had on. Thought it was just beautiful. She looked like she could have been walking down the aisle as a bride. That's how beautiful she looked.
Kathy Hilton?
Yes.
No, she looked like the mother of the bride or like a boss business lady launching something for sure.
Oh, I just thought she looked beautiful. Anyway. Yeah, and then Sutton gets in there with that funky Goodwill dress. Anyway, Garcelle is in yellow with a yellow fur. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. I did not care for it. No. Garcelle, you have better taste than that. That isn't you. Dorit drops the curtain, and then 5 models are standing there, which I thought was very dramatic. Loved it. Loved the dresses. And each dress naturally had, see, now look at that. No. Garcelle.
I don't know if I love the hair. I don't love the hair, but I don't mind the, what do they call that? The monochromatic. Is it monochromatic or is it, I don't know. I don't mind the yellow on yellow. I think she looks pretty. I like that. And I don't love the hair though.
Okay. Usually I love everything she does. I didn't like that funky yellow fur that she had on. The dress underneath it was very pretty. That was also yellow, like you said. But that to me looked like some kind of bath mat that she was wearing. It did. It looked like one of those little bath mats that you dry your feet off when you get out of the shower. And I expect more from Garcelle than that. So fake fur, maybe bath mat. I bet it was. So she drops the curtain. I like the 5 models.
That's
They're
her
beautiful.
color, though. That's her
It
color.
is. I mean, that is her color. But that faux fur. It just didn't do anything for her. She's so sharp. She's so beautiful. She's got a wonderful shape on her. And that outfit just didn't do it for her. So when she drops the curtain, we see the 5 models. Of course, each dress has its own tag to it. So we have the angel, the moment, the actress, the pearl, the princess, and the woman. And the woman was the one Dorit was wearing. Now, did you care for that one? It was real plain. Dorit's was very plain.
It looked good on her, but I mean, none of these, let's see, the pearl, I would say the one all the way to the right and the one second from the left would be my favorite ones.
Second from the left is my favorite. And I wouldn't have it cut up that high because nobody wants to see my chubby leg, but serious as a heart attack. That is beautiful. I love it. So, the little flower girl, when she had her daughter come out as a little flower girl dress, it was handcrafted in pearls.
Jagger's sister. This is Jagger's sister. Thank you. That's her name, Jagger's sister.
I know. She doesn't really ever say too much about her daughter. She says an awful lot about her son all the time. You know.
That's her sweet little dada.
That's her baby. So
she's got 35K. Miss T says that's pushing it, Dorit Wang, like Vera Wang.
It really is 35,000. I don't think so. Bring it down. Come on.
PK's not working. They have to charge 35K. PK's not working. Nana, he needs that money. They might have to file for bankruptcy.
Again. Again?
It's
Okay.
corporate bankruptcy though, so it's not bad. He said it's fine.
I know. See, I didn't understand that. That was piss poor in my book. The rest of us are out there working, and he thinks that $2 billion in filing bankruptcy is okay because then you're back up on top. Everybody wants to give you credit because you're clean. That's just bullshit.
Bullshit, Nana says.
It is bullshit. So Rinna's dress was the worst. That olive dress, it's a hard color that doesn't look good on just everybody.
That's so funny because I actually liked it. We're like on different pages.
We are.
It.
Honey, she couldn't even walk up the steps. It was so tight. Are you kidding?
Yeah, it was tight, like around I have just a blurred screenshot that I took, but I didn't mind the dress.
Oh, no. I like, Rinna's usually kind of fun with the way she dresses and things, but this wasn't it. And it looked like some old, like stole something. You pulled off grandma's coat back in the old days and then threw it over your neck. I did not care for her look. She does not look good in long hair. Keep the shortness. You look like $1 million in short hair, Rinna. Nini girl, $20. Only Nana can
slut shame.
Thank you. I wasn't sure what that was. Was that an L?
Thank
sure
you,
enough.
Nini girl. Yeah,
thank you, Nini girl.
Didn't she put a little
I know, little
asterisk
there. Yes.
Thank you, Tracy, for the super sticker.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tracy, and thank you, Nini. That is so nice. So bad color for her. Oh yes, Odell chick. I totally agree. That olive just didn't do it for her. And usually she's got this killer body, which is this big, and she could wear anything. So if it's tight on Rinna, what size is it? Seriously. It has to be less than a 1. Do they make them like that? Ish.
Like a 0?
If you're not into double digits, screw you. I got no time for you.
Does she? That's double digit. Oh, double digit size wise. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Now she's skinny shaming. You will see all the shaming here with Nana.
No, come on. I mean, really.
It's a negative 0. It's a size negative 0.
Oh my God. Why do they even make things like that?
Because bodies come in all sizes, Nana, and they're beautiful. So there you go. That's why. All right. So
whatever.
You hate this dress.
Hate it.
All right. What else?
The only thing that was good is when Harry Hamlin came in later.
Oh, I took tons of screenshots of Harry Hamlin for you, Nana.
That to me was fabulous.
Were you boning out? Were you like, oh my gosh?
I was a little excited. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. But yeah.
Broke up. You got that in your notes?
I
do.
Doing
the voice, and I thought he had his voice down pretty well already. Like he's a real. Harry's a great actor.
I know. So there goes the olive green dress, so tight. Zucchini fritters. That's how they started dinner. Now they looked fabulous to me. Harry Hamlin shows up. Harry's going to play Tom Brokaw in a movie, and they're filming it in Canada. Kyle says a comment that went everywhere. Now, what that kind of was concerning to me. I wasn't sure what they were saying. They were saying Kyle said it to Garcelle. Some kind of comment that she made
in the media. So here's what happened. Okay, so they're talking. They had this whole Kathy Hilton segment where Kathy Hilton had no idea who Bernie Sanders was. Because why would Kathy Hilton know who a Democratic Socialist is? She would have no idea.
Oh, she knows who.
She said no. She doesn't want to acknowledge that. Come on, Nana.
No. Okay, all right. I get
1%. She's like, no, that's that old man that wants to tax me. No, thank you. So she's like, who's Bernie? And so they're laughing about it. And then Kyle makes a reference to, a comment that went everywhere, kind of like you had recently, Garcelle, because Kyle loves to, as people say, throw rocks and hide her hands. And she
I like that. Like, that's exactly.
It was in the media, and it was in an interview I think Garcelle did with Mario Lopez or something. Maybe it was, I don't know.
Oh, really?
I think that's what they said in the thing. Like it was some interview she spoke of. It was in a blog.
Okay.
And it wasn't Cheryl. It was Cheryl's arch nemesis, which is the Avatar. So the avatar, Nana, you don't even know any of this. You're like a sweet little newborn baby in
I
this.
don't know that.
The avatar, so the All About the Tea is the blog that's been referenced this season on Beverly Hills and on Potomac.
Okay.
Avatar is this lady named Monica, only she's never shown her face. So there's this whole drama all over the internet. Who is Monica? Unmask the Avatar, blah, 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 blah. Me and Busy do little like parodies of it and stuff. It's fun. Monica, we call her Monica. She doesn't think it's very fun. She doesn't like us. So it's funny seeing All About the Tea on these shows, knowing that, oh my God, the lady behind the avatar behind those websites she dislikes me very much. And she dislikes Cheryl. Her and Cheryl have been beefing for, look at Nana's mouth, has been beefing for, so long. They have, I don't know what happened. It's a long story. Anyways, they don't like each other. She partnered up with the Cottage Boys.
Okay.
You don't know who they are either. Anyway,
no,
don't learn any of this. But that's, I think, who, so somehow Monica got her hands on that tea. And then, so now they keep showing all of the tea brand, which is kind of sad because she's getting all this notoriety this season, but she took such a big hit on her brand. Like she had 100K subscribers on YouTube. Now she hides her subscribers and goes live with Cuckoo Bananas people, allegedly. So it's so weird. It's so like worlds colliding. Like this would have been a great moment for someone who is a blogger to be referenced on these big shows. But for her it's kind of tainted now, and her reputation and stuff, allegedly. So it's weird. It's really weird, Nana. It was also weird last episode because Crystal was at my old kickboxing gym in Hollywood. Remember I said my kickboxing trainer?
Yes.
They were actually at the gym. Remember where I hurt my leg?
Yes.
And they had like a little flashback last episode. And it's weird because that kickboxing gym is in not a great area in Hollywood. It's like Sunset and Highland, I think, are the cross streets on Sunset. I used to walk home from there and it was kind of scary. But so all these worlds are like colliding as I watch Beverly Hills. But yeah, so it's there's this whole hashtag show your face. Like Cheryl got on a live and was like, show your face. And Monica hides behind an avatar. You know what an avatar is, Nana? It's like if I only ever went live like this.
Okay.
I don't even know why. So it's like a little cartoon picture that shows up when people
okay.
So she goes live behind a cartoon avatar. And so no one's ever seen her. So it's unmasked the avatar people want to do. I could care less who this woman is, but a lot of people want her to show her face. So it's very interesting. But that's what they were referencing.
I wasn't catching that at all. I just didn't understand it. I'm kind of like, what are they talking about?
It was because you have your stale tea and then you steal tea from Up and Adam. So that's all the tea Nana knows. She used to steal it from Cheryl, and then Cheryl wasn't being nice to her daughter. So she said, I can't support Cheryl no longer. So then we told her about Up and Adam, and you love Up and Adam and Kempire.
And Kempire, yes, both of them. They're both darling.
House of Aaron too. That's another one you could.
Okay.
To. Let me know some ladies that are decent bloggers, you guys in the chat, that we can get Nana on. It's so funny explaining this stuff to Nana because she's just.
Well, I just don't.
You have no idea. I never want you to know about this stuff. It's so below you.
No, I don't really want to know about that. Once Cheryl was saying those mean things, and it wasn't allegedly, she really did say it. Then I didn't have any time for her either. And then we have Dorit coming in, saying, I speak 4 languages and that doesn't make sense in any of them. Oh my God, she's so pretentious. Are you kidding? She knows little phrases of different languages. That's what she knows. If she really did know 4 languages, she wouldn't be on this show. I love it when Garcelle says to her, my God, will you shut up? They're kind of showing little things for next week. It's kind of fun. And she's saying that to Dorit.
Said that she could say that. She said, just tell me, just say it. And she's like, and Garcelle's like, I don't feel a part of this group. I don't feel like I necessarily, I don't feel like anyone has my back. And then Rinna's over there like, oh, she's saying this. And Rinna definitely doesn't have her back. I can see how Garcelle feels left out. And I can totally understand where Garcelle's coming from in that respect.
She should be happy she feels left out of this group. I would be excited to be left out of this group. This is a good thing, Garcelle. Don't look at it as a negative. This is a real positive. Look at that group and then look at you. Oh my God, you're too above this group. So anyway,
It's
okay.
funny, Miss T saying that the fourth language she references is English. It's like, yep, that's your native language.
That'll do it. That'll do it. Well, we're not sure what her native language is.
Well, yeah, we don't know because whatever they speak in Connecticut, wherever the accent is, Beverly Beach by Dorit. Hi. Yes, Beverly Beach. Yeah, Nana doesn't talk to me, Whitney. Like, we don't talk about the YouTube drama. The only thing that I did have to break the news to Nana that Cheryl wasn't a fan. And then Nana was
I have no time for Cheryl anymore. That's it. That's the end.
That's all right.
And I used to like listening. You know, I would listen to her when I washed the kitchen floor. That's when I'd listen to her, you know, so.
Well,
anyway.
I won't hurt my feelings if you still listen to her, Nana.
I know I'm not listening to anybody that puts you down like that. Screw her. Absolutely
or don't
not.
get in beef with Cheryl. We don't want you to get in it.
No, you just don't. You just don't.
It.
Yeah. Okay.
She's the least of the worries now. Like, she's going to go to Twitch. She's doing stuff. And now you got Monica and the Cottage Boys. It's a mess, Nana. Just stay out of the YouTube drama. I
don't need the drama. I have enough things going on just in life. You know, I'm painting my porch. We put in 2 new boards. It's a big deal. Okay.
Big deal, Nana.
Erica jumps on Sutton again. Sutton snaps back. This is the next episode. They're still bickering. So, anything else?
What'd you think of this episode?
Oh, I liked it, but I mean, I'm sorry, I liked it, but I want to see more of Kathy Hilton and the architect.
The architect, I caught him in so many like pictures. I was taking screen grabs of Harry Hamlin, and he's just like I would just be like, oh, I got the architect too, and he's just in the background. I'll show you here.
Can you imagine that though? I would. Oh my God, I would be Nana, so excited.
You would molest him. I have a feeling you would get a felony. You'd take a felony charge. I'd be like,
what,
Nana, you can't touch him.
For Harry? I just think he's darling. See, we have the same sides. They're gray and they're, see?
I think you're his type. I do.
I do too. I think he would like a little chubbier woman. I do. I really do. I think he would. You know, because, and then nothing's artificial except for my hips, Harry. I love you. Anyway.
Oh my gosh. Nana got them fake hips. Fake hips. Yes. They're so perky. Nana's hips are perky.
I'm telling you, I was at Lowe's today. It's a hardware store here in Minnesota. I don't know if you guys have it out there.
Lowe's is a national, I think.
Is it? Okay. I thought it was just Minnesota. Anyway, this little gal goes in front of me, and I'm looking at her. I'm thinking, oh my God, she must have been maybe she's my age, but she had a halter top on, and I'm not kidding. Her boobs were on her waistline. And I thought, oh my God, someone should tell her.
Natural gravity, though.
That's
and maybe
not.
She's like, after COVID, she's like, I'm not wearing a bra. Bras are so annoying. You know,
honey, if you have titties that are down to your waist, and she no, it's a no go. It's a no go. I wanted to help her. Women
now are like, I'm done. I'm not playing these games anymore. It's a panic hook and it's a pandemic. I'm going to let my titties hang. I'm like, let your titties hang low. I want to just start letting mine hang. I don't even care anymore.
Well, I do around the house and for any delivery.
Nana's old school. She thinks you should wear a bra in public. And I'm like, just let your titties fly. It's a generational gap, I think.
It doesn't. Well, I'm sorry. It just doesn't look good. I just, sorry. I just can't do that. Like I said,
if a woman he can sink his nails into, and that's Nana.
There you go. And I don't have any nails. We would be so right for each other.
Harry Hamlin plus Tom Brokaw equals cold showers for Nana. Nana's boner is just
yes, it would. It would be like, oh my God. Oh, Harry. Anyway, yes.
My gosh, Nana. Thank you, Diana Lee. Diana Lee says, no one knows what goes on behind our white hair. Ooh.
That's right. I like that. I like that very much. But serious, we got the same cut up here. Oh, yes.
All right.
Hello, Harry.
Throw some water on yourself and let's get into the Salt Lake City premiere.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
You know what I don't like about get that thirst. What I don't like about Salt Lake City, I'm tired of seeing the snow, and I don't even have it here yet.
See, I think it's because I live in, obviously Southern California, where it only snows for Erica Jane's son in Pasadena. So I love seeing Salt Lake City. I think it's freaking beautiful. I love their houses. I'm so glad they're back. I can't wait. We're going to see the police. And I mean, like, try to get Jen Shah for this possible alleged, fraud and all that.
Isn't that something? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know how I guess you're in Minnesota, so you're just like snow lasts way too long. But there's something about Salt Lake City, like Utah snow. It's different than Minnesota snow. I don't know how as I say that, I'm like, how is it? But it just is. It like,
looks fresher because
better. Yes.
It looks fresher only because we have to plow through, and they're living up on these mountains where, nobody cares if they come down off the mountains or not. It's just, and ours gets so dirty so fast because we're having to plow and shovel and things like that. I don't know. It does look very beautiful next to these chalets that they call homes. I will say that, but
Shaw is leasing. And I remember hearing that she didn't own her home. And I'm thinking, ladies, with this kind of money, buy your home. Don't lease.
Well, there's got to be something that a tax break that they're getting out of leasing. It's got to be. I mean, are we old school to think you have to own something to have, I don't know. I think that is.
I don't know. I feel like, I would just think that they would want to own, but I don't know. So
okay, here we are, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Look at all of them. Hello, girls. Okay, here we go. And it is
we have a new player.
Frenemies. Yes, we do. And the new player is Jenny. And this is season 2, episode 1. Salt Lake City. Oh my God. What did you think of Jenny?
This is what I'm talking about. This is Meredith's house, I believe. I mean, oh my God.
It is to die for. Meredith's house is to die for. Yes.
Love to live there. Busy Blues #2 fan. Thank you for the super chat. Says, hi, Nana, Jen Shah. I haven't been in prison yet. Oh, Jen, you just wait. That was such foreshadowing. She's like, I haven't been to prison. I go to jail for you or prison for you or whatever. And it's like, I haven't been to prison yet.
I love that too. Busy Blues #2 fan. I love that too. I thought that was so good because she can take little Mary, the little preacher girl, right with her. So anyway,
what'd you think of Mary's?
So bad. Are you kidding?
Interview looks are too. Mary is off the chain in these episodes. Like, she is just everything I think you would think this stereotypical kind of cliche, possibly corrupt preacher, pastor, woman of the church is.
Yes.
And that's not a knock to people who are legitimate and good, but she has so much controversy swirling around her since she started. And when her grandma's husband, who then became her husband, if we're remembering back to last season, her grandma passed away.
So bad.
She's just but she's serving us exactly what I would think someone who's been accused of the things she's kind of been accused of or surrounding the weirdness she's
yes.
And that's how I think she would be, or just this flamboyant style.
She is a little bit of nothing. She's so tiny. And it's like she goes into her closet and puts on as much stuff as she can.
Yes.
Because look at those necklaces.
Bag lady. I know that's not the politically correct term, but the term for like just wear all your stuff on you.
Yes. It's kind of
like that's.
I understand that feeling. I do. If I'm not going to pay over the 50-pound mark on a suitcase at the airport, I'll take it off and put it on me before I do that. And this is what she looks like. She looks like she's going through airport security and she's not paying for that extra ounce. She does.
She took just enough out of her
Just
suitcase
enough.
when she hit under the 50-pound mark. Yeah, Lala, she scares me too. There's just when we get to the part about her podcast, I mean, when she was like, this is the scary part, when she's just like, I didn't feel like I fit in and nobody likes me or whatever, but I was born for God. And I'm like, what?
I know.
What?
Oh my God. What did she say? Yeah. It just, she scares me too, Lala. She does. And that's so cute. That's what my cousin was called, Lala. My cousin Linda. Oh.
Mary blamed COVID for talking to mannequins. Oh, okay. Like you already did that. Mary, we weren't in COVID were we in COVID last season? Maybe we were.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And I mean, she was always in her closet talking to people. No, there was a part where we weren't, I think. COVID hit while they were filming, right?
Yes.
Or am I getting it confused with OC?
No, I think it did. I think it, because we're talking, I mean, we're going, that was 2020 and we're already almost
I think they
our
filmed
10th
in
month almost.
They filmed the first season in 2019 and then into 2020. Are you moving the mouse around, Nana?
I am. Is that okay?
It's kind of loud. It's like this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then I'm going to quit doing that.
Nana's trying to read the chat, you guys. Yeah,
that's exactly what I was trying to do. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
okay, I'll get rid of that.
Nana.
I know you
says
do.
She's going down after Jen, allegedly. Ooh. Ooh. All right, Nana, get us into these Nana notes. How to pray, and then did the exact same way.
That's exactly what she did. That was at the podcast. That was disgusting. The guy seemed shamed, like he sat back, like. Oh,
was it this guy? Because I feel like this guy.
It was the middle guy. It wasn't the big guy. It wasn't him.
Okay.
It was the middle guy.
Because this guy's look on his face when she's talking is everybody watching,
like, are you kidding me? They don't pay me enough to sit here and listen to this girl. Yes.
Right. He's like, I love Jesus too, but I don't take all the credit for his work. Huh. Interesting.
Huh. Go figure. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah. She's going to get found out too. She will. She'll get found out. Allegedly, she will get found out. So we are in all the ladies getting on a tour bus. This is how this starts out. And they're, getting it primed. What is that? Primed?
Primed and proper? What do you
they're just, I don't know. They're going in there, not the ladies yet.
Oh, they're getting them people
prepped. That's it.
Prepped.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're about to film. So they show us like in the future. Like here's a scene from what we're going to show in the future. And then all of a sudden, Jen Shah gets a call from Coach Shah, it appears. And she's like, what? Okay. All right. And then she's like, hey, Whitney with the longer hair this season, who still is going to push it in our face that you like to have sex with your weird husband. Cool. Can you undo my mic? And she's like, what? Can you turn this off? And then she leaves and says that she has something came up, like some kind of emergency.
She was just there 12 minutes. She had to leave. Boom. Gone. And then she leaves and it shows that she gets in a black pickup truck, great big black pickup truck. And that's
Coach Shah, right? Or one of her sons.
That's what I'm thinking, that it was the coach. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it was one of the sons. And it said she has to leave. 12 minutes later, police everywhere. They're looking for Jen Shah. Now, I love that. I loved it because they said
we see the cops and we see the federal agents, I believe they were, and they had a warrant to search the Shah Chalet, the former, not the new one that she's in now. And it was just like, holy shit. I bet Bravo was just, I remember when this story broke and they're like, they're filming. You had to know that somebody probably tipped Bravo off because I don't know. It just seems, or it just worked out perfect timing for them, but they had to be so excited to get this.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh gosh, yes. Hands down. Somebody tipped them off that she was there, needless to say. And the idea that she had to, I mean, the look on her face was just like everything just, like all the color drained out of her face, just like, you could just see it.
Messy. Yeah, she like got real pale and she just like she was in shock for sure.
So she's charged in a massive fraud laundering money, so similar to Erica Jane's storyline, except for she did that we know of. She didn't bilk people out of their rightful settlements.
She just screwed elderly people
Oh,
through
so
allegedly scam. So it's just as bad as the Tom Girardi
okay.
situation. If this is true, what she did, then she had some kind of, I believe, some kind of fraudulent business that tricked elderly people out of their money. So
it just
horrendous.
it is horrendous. You know, shame on them. The idea that they live so lavishly, and it says a canary saying, "I bet the feds called the production team asking where they were." There's going to be somebody that's going to talk always, because money talks, and you put that in front of somebody and they'll tell you anything.
Yeah, it's like a telemarketing scheme that she and that assistant guy of hers, her first assistant, whatever his name is, I forget his name. Since we've had such a break from this show,
we have, yes,
all the shows, they had big breaks due to the pandemic. So this is all last year. This was going on.
Yes.
So yeah, and then they're like, but we're gonna start 2 months earlier. And what happened 2 months earlier, Nana?
Well, the new Shah chalet. Lisa comes over to Jen Shah's new home. Now, it's just a beautiful home. Everything's done to the Thames.
Fantastic. I love the Salt Lake City ladies' home.
Oh, yes.
I like all of them, but especially now Meredith's and Jen Shah's leased new chalet is gorgeous as well. I don't know if she still has it, given her current situation, but it's very nice.
I know my favorite is, this used to be an exercise room, but I made it into a closet. It was huge. I never saw.
Is saying she stole from her auntie who just died. Also, not her auntie with the prosthetic legs.
Oh my God, she steals from everybody. She stole from her grandmother. She stole her grandmother's husband.
No, Jen Shah. You're thinking of Mary.
Oh, I'm thinking of Mary. I'm so sorry.
Are you guys talking about Mary or Jen Shah stole from her auntie? What? Wendy Lynn says, yeah. Oh my God, we got to get on the tea train, Nana. That is ridiculous.
She stole from her auntie,
and if the auntie with the legs.
It smells like hospital. That like auntie, hospital. Yes. Oh my God,
Jen Shah. Oh my God, allegedly.
That's just horrible.
This is some garbage.
Her closet's an exercise room. She's got shoes and purses and clothes. And have you ever seen so many boots in your life? And shoes, but those boots. I mean, she had like 3 racks of just boots. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of like, oh my God.
Telemarketing, scheming the elderly or scamming them allegedly can get you a lot of money. You can get a lot of boots with the fur.
Jen is talking to Lisa that her and the coach almost got divorced.
Sharif didn't feel that storyline.
Yeah, that he was a positive force in her life. He had already reached out to a divorce attorney. Oh,
that's creepy. Your husband, who you've been married to for so long, you have 2 kids with, who are now basically adults almost.
Yes.
Now he's like, I don't think I'm a very positive force. That sounds like affair.
Oh, he's got to get out. You got it.
Out.
Yeah.
I'm checking out. I know the feds are coming, so good luck to you. And then maybe I would pontificate. I would speculate that they ended up staying together because of this more. Well, he probably wanted to get out because of this. And so maybe he's implicated more than he thought he would be. Allegedly. Maybe. That's just me speculating.
Wow. I think you're speculating just about right on this one. These people are they're dirty. I mean, really, you're going to live this lavish lifestyle. You're taking it from people that cannot afford it. Stop it. You deserve behind bars, kids. She says after her dad passed away, she just started treating her husband terribly. No, you treated him horribly before that. You treated everybody horribly before that. That wasn't
defense, though. She did. I mean, I know she says she signed up for this coach's wife's life, but if your father-in-law passes away, you go to the funeral and you're there for your wife. No football job is that important.
No, it
Take the
isn't.
time for your family. That's creepy. Charo Terra, thank you. I hope I didn't butcher your name too much. Thank you for the super chat. Says hi from snowy Pasadena. For real.
I love that. That's funny.
Hopefully it's
That's
safe
good.
to drive there right now, Charo.
I know. I hope you get chains on your tires. That's
Get
what we
some
used to
chains.
have to do in order to
Now Pasadena, they're gonna have to do that.
They're gonna have to do that. Don't they have the Rose Bowl parade there?
Yes.
What are they gonna do with all those roses? They're gonna freeze.
I don't know.
Oh,
they're gonna have the frozen Rose Bowl. Maria Gonzalez said if they're still married, they can't testify against each other. So that's another good point.
There you go. There you go. I just don't. I don't care for the coach, and I don't care for her. So,
but I'm so happy they're on this damn show this season because it's going to be entertaining.
Yes, most definitely. Jen Shah, seems to be a lot happier now. Well, of course she's happy. She's got nothing but money.
Lexapro and
maybe
weed, like Erica. Lexapro and CBD for her vagina, like Erica. Maybe that's it. Seems like when you're about to go down with a federal indictment, or you find Lexapro and marijuana. God bless. Bless you, Nana.
That was a little one of those little. Sorry. The friend group, she needs to make peace with them, she said. This is Jen Shah. Lisa wants Jen Shah and Meredith to get along again. It's not going to happen, honey. Just let it go. A Canary saying the game that weekend when Jen's father's funeral occurred was a night game, 7 p.m. or later. Coach could have attended the funeral. Ouch. That even hurt more. Was it in the same vicinity though?
Just take the night off. You're the assistant coach.
Well, right. You're not even the main guy. You're not even the main person.
You scout or whatever. They don't need you. So yeah. So you said that Lisa wants Meredith and Jen Shah to make up, and Meredith is not making up with Jen Shah because allegedly Jen Shah was liking tweets that were going against Brooks and possibly Brooks' sexuality.
Yes.
Like Brooks is big mad throughout the season about that. And we saw some of the tweets, but then the tweets that he references later seem to be a lot worse when they're calling him like a pansy or something. I forget what exactly.
Really horrible. I mean, just horrible. Do not go after the children. And granted, he is, I don't even know how old Brooks is.
I think he's like 20 something, early 20s, 20 to 23, I would say he is.
That's just mean. That's just so mean. I don't know. It'll come back to you though. You want to make fun of somebody's kid, it'll come back to you. Whitney is carrying the poor birthday cake. I feel bad for this birthday cake. This birthday cake was dropped like 5 times. She's having this.
It was actually funny when she kept dropping it. She's having a birthday party for her husband. His adult children are there from his first marriage, and they're like the same age, which is also funny and creepy. And then she's like in a bikini top when they get there. And I'm thinking, why is she in a bikini top? And later we see, she's going in the hot tub. It makes more sense. But I'm thinking, why does she have like a snowmobile suit on half the bottom, like a snowsuit, and then a bikini on top? Well, it's winter. And what we love to do in cold weather climates, or I love to do, is go in the hot tub in the winter. It's so fun. I always tell Chell, and he's like, that seems like it would be miserable. So I need to get to Minnesota sometime when it's snowing and cold, and then you go in the hot tub. So she had like her snowsuit.
Oh, that feels wonderful.
Bikini. Yeah.
Yes.
So she just dropped this cake tons of times. Then she picked up the fact that she was possibly still going to serve it. I'm like, Whitney, you've been overserved with alcohol. She definitely was messed up.
And she was doing the shots with the sons, but I thought it was the son's birthday. He's turned 26.
You're right. Wait, no. It was her husband's, I think, birthday. Jen Shah's, Coach Shah's son was turning 27, right?
No, I don't believe so, because we have Whitney's stepsons. Trey's 23, Austin's 29, and McCade is 26, and it was McCade's birthday. Right.
She's 34, yeah.
It was McCade's birthday. Jessica's husband's 52. She's 34. Yeah. I mean, she looks like she's having a lot more fun with the stepsons than she is with the old man.
I don't know. Did you see that upcoming where they're covered in like dirt or something or mud and they're spanking each other?
Oh, I did see that.
I do like Whitney and I do like what she brings to the table and that she stirs the pot and she calls things out. However, this whole um storyline of her and her husband being overly sexual with each other, we got it. We got it. It's okay. We don't have to push that. I know you can push still. She can still celebrate her sexuality and she's the bikini and she's very sex positive, got out of the Mormonism and whatever, but we got it. We don't need
I know. I'd be embarrassed. I mean, with the kids right there.
Yeah.
That was kind of bad. That cake obviously would have killed the entire family. That's why God kept putting it on the ground.
No, for real. He was like, you can't serve this. Fall again. And she's like, I'm going to serve it. You can't serve it. Fall again. I'm going to still try. It probably had dust and hair. They got dogs, I think, maybe kids.
Yes. I don't know. And yes. And it just, I mean, the way she was holding it, it was going to go right back down again. I'm the only one I know that would have eaten that cake.
Well, she's like looking it off her fingers and stuff. But yeah.
So it was pretty funny. And thank you for that $5. That was very nice. Super chat. Yes. Meredith has a sweater for her puppy. It's a blue fur one. I don't care for Meredith. I just never have. She just like, we see phony, but this is too phony for me. Heather visits Meredith. Heather was skiing. And then she walks in. Heather walks in and says, oh, look at this. And the views on this house. This is a new house for them. It was amazing.
House is like the best thing I might like this house more than Lisa Vanderpump's house.
This house is fabulous. You're right.
So nice. I'm just like in love with her freaking house. And I don't know. Do they own it? Does anyone own a home in the Housewives anymore?
I don't know that, honey. They said this is a new house for them, but that could mean anything. A new house of leasing, a new house of buying. I'm not sure.
Because they wanted to start a fresh start. I don't know why I pulled up Mary Cosby again. I meant to do that.
That's okay. Hi, Mary. Seth and Meredith are doing much better now as a couple. But look at that house. Look at that.
It's so beautiful. We're going to keep it up because I just am in love with it. I'm just in love with the view. I just love Utah. I wish like some of the parts weren't so some of the parts, but I really do love Utah.
Because 50% of his time now he's able to spend with his family, where before he was gone most of the time. And that brought on a lot of hardship with their marriage. Heather's daughter is going to college. That's what they were talking about. And Heather wants her daughter to go away to college and have the experience that she never had. Jennifer Love
Spewitt. Like Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jennifer Love Spewitt.
Meredith and Lisa look like the exact same person to me. I can never tell them apart. Thank you. That's me too. I have to really look at them. Okay, which one's making sense? Okay, which ones? Now I know them apart, but last season it was really hard for me. I'm like, did they cast the same woman? Now I'm like, when I think about it, I'm like, oh no, they look totally different. But last season I thought they looked a lot alike. Not paid by anyone. Said the R in Housewives is for renters. Thank you. Yes. Well, yeah. I mean. And I suppose it doesn't matter. Can you imagine what these houses go for? I don't know. I just thought, just even paying the light bill. Look at that bad boy place. Oh, anyway, Heather's daughter, like I said, is going to college. And Whitney's stepsons, we talked about them. They're there. Justin's. I thought it was McCade's. I thought it was the 26-year-old's birthday. I might be wrong.
You're right, Nana. Can we move on? You're right.
I didn't hear you say that I was right before, so I thought I'll bring it up one more time. I didn't think it was
important enough of a detail, but geez, Scorpio, you're right.
You told me not to look at the chat, so I didn't. So I wouldn't have known that. She's ready. I did laugh at this part, Whitney. She's ready to make her own money and not give blowjobs anymore. So,
I have a thing for that.
Why don't you show us? I thought that was a little odd.
She's just so sexual, and we're gonna get that storyline from her. But I feel like it can be fun and it's funny and stuff, but it's gonna get to a point where it's like a little too. They're gonna keep beating this joke to death.
Yeah. And I think so too. And I think, here's the stepsons and she's doing that. I don't know. Am I getting to be a prude? Am I getting too old? Am I getting to be a prude? I didn't think that was that funny.
I feel as though the whole like sex thing with Whitney, it's just overdone. I feel like there's an amount that you can do it, but you're pulling at it a little, pulling at it a little too much. And we get it. You guys have all the sex. You met through an affair through work. The thing is, when you show it like this, and what we've always said is when you have to talk about it this much and you have to be this blatant, you have something to prove. And it's usually not as great as you say it is, because people who are truly sexually satisfied don't have anything to prove and don't have to show it off like this. However, this, I think, is kind of her storyline coming out of her religious background and freeing herself of like the traditional marriage, the traditional family, the traditional like women shouldn't enjoy sex. And she's like, free your vulva and the rest will follow. But it's going to get to a point where it's just too much.
Thank you, Becktown. You're right, cringy. Nana. Thank you. It is cringy, and it's funny when you're in your 20s and your 30s and you're making funny jokes like that. But this isn't.
Still in her 30s. She's 34, Nana. So maybe it's just an age gap.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
I've seen this before. I don't have to talk about it all the time. I mean, I like that feels free sexually, and I like that she can enjoy it with her husband. But I'll tell you what, I don't want to see your husband spanking you and maybe this is partly because I don't really find her husband attractive, and that's a shitty thing to say. But maybe if he was a little more my type, maybe I would enjoy it. But I think even still, I would be like, we got it. We're good.
Okay. Anyway, what did I write about this? I wrote, Whitney isn't just quirky anymore. She's disgusting. Okay.
Nana, I wouldn't say she's disgusting.
I said disgusting, and I mean it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it. Jen talks about how she, Jenny, I got to figure that out. Jenny, not Jen. Jenny is talking about how she left Vietnam to come here. And she is over at, tell me whose house she's at, because this is where I get.
Barlow. They've known each other because their sons are best friends, their teenage sons.
Thank
and then
you.
When they met and were like, oh, you're the mom of my son's best friend, they turned and they bumped bellies because they were both pregnant with their second child at the time.
So, and that's how they met. And this is going to get a little confusing because we have Jen and now she's a Jenny. She's a beautiful woman.
Well, we have criminal Jen and non-criminal Jen. So, allegedly.
Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Now we have NC Jenny. Mm-hmm. So, okay.
Her husband's a chiropractor. She's got 2 kids.
Oh, that's right.
She told the story of coming here and then being in in Thailand. They were in, I forget what it's called exactly, but it's kind of like almost like a prison camp, right? Is that what it was?
Yes, that's what it appeared to be. Yes.
And so she was sharing that. So her story is very, very interesting, coming from Vietnam and the experiences that she's had. And then there was a Christian group that kind of got involved, and I don't know if it's like a missionary thing. And so then she was able to come over to the States, and then she, became probably a Christian then. And then her husband, she met him, was introduced to him. He was Catholic, so she converted to Catholicism. So it's interesting now that we have one woman who's Jewish, we have one woman who's Catholic, and I think everyone else is Mormon or ex-Mormon at this point, right?
Except for Mary. She is from the Faith Temple Pentecostal Church.
She's Pentecostal. Okay. So we have quite a few different religions, and religion plays a big part in this franchise.
Yes. So yes. Isn't she adorable here? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. So just think of what she has seen in her young life already.
Camp. Thank you. Yes, Becktown. It was a refugee camp. And Lisa came to her house with her family. But Jen Shah's Muslim. I forget that she converted for Coach Shah. So we have so many
Oh,
different.
we
It is
do.
kind of cool that you can learn, about different religions. I mean, it's not like you're
Yes.
teaching us too much on the show, but you have all these women coming together, and religion is very important in their lives, and then they're able to kind of share that with each other. So yes, you guys, thank you for reminding me. I completely forgot that Jen Shah
I
is
did
Muslim.
too.
Mhm.
I did too. I wonder. Okay.
She converted for her husband.
So then we see they have their dinner and things. I don't think that she was really.
She talked about her husband. I thought it was an interesting thing that she said about her husband, in that she was like, oh, he was so hot from the neck down, but from the neck up, not so much. I was like, oh, he's going to see that, honey. He is going to
I
see that.
know. I know. That was kind of piss poor to say, don't you think?
Well, you married a doctor. I mean, granted, he's a chiropractor, still a doctor, doctor by proxy. No, chiropractors are real doctors. I know they get a hard time.
They do get a hard time, but it bothered me that he had taken the son, and it would have been Lisa's son, and doing, and then cracking. You could hear the
kids go to chiropractors all the time, Nana.
Honey, I know, but I didn't need to hear the cracking and the ugh.
You love Dr. Pimple Popper, but you don't like back cracking?
Yes, thank you. I love Dr. Pimple Popper. I just think she's amazing, the things that she does for people to make them feel better about themselves, because a lot of it are the cysts. And okay, anyway.
I think that is amazing, but that stuff grosses me out. Graphics designer, not the people that have them, but just like the actual like procedure. No, thank you. Jenny was savage about her husband. Savage.
I thought she was kind of mean too, and I thought he was just a cute little guy. What's wrong with him?
I don't know.
I think
it seems like they have a nice life, but Jenny's just like, I'll take it from the neck down and the salary, but from the face up, we're gonna have to work on it, sweetie.
I mean, how do you work on the face up? You're given a face. This is it. I don't know. I didn't get that.
Plus, all the housewives were given faces. Doesn't mean they stuck with them. Come on.
Oh, I know, but they should have, because some of them really gotta
change your face. Who cares?
Okay.
Oh, Badar, I don't know why your comments were blocked. That's probably just a mistake. So no worries. No worries.
Oh yeah. Sometimes even see, and I have that ability to do it too. And when I'm clicking around here, who knows? I could have clicked something.
Can get blocked sometimes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Filters on the chat, like when people leave comments later, there's certain words that are blocked. So that could be why it just needs to be approved. So no worries. You're not offensive, Vidar. You're not at all. Don't worry.
Okay, not to worry. So let's go with the Faith Temple Pentecostal Church with Mary. Mary walks in. She decides, I'm going to do a podcast. Okay. Welcome, sister.
She's been talking to herself, so now she's
She's been
everyone else listen to her, unfortunately.
During the pandemic, she decided she's going to do a podcast. Husband's been gone. Her son's a teenager, so he's not around much. So she's kind of by herself, which makes her talk to the mannequins in her closet, at least the heads. And so she started this podcast. And so she gets there and she's going to say a prayer. But the other gentleman that's doing the podcast with her, there was two guys there. The person in the middle started to do the prayer. And she stopped him. I thought, well, how rude is that? She goes, you don't have to do all that. And then she did hers, which sounded just like his, and said, that's how you do it. Real simple.
She's just so shitty. Like,
I think she's
so shitty.
I think she's pitiful. I just think she's pitiful, and I think she should go arm in arm with Jen Shah and Mary into the sunset. Bye-bye. But finish off this season, okay? Finish off this season.
Well, she wasn't a full-time housewife last season, right? She was just like a friend as they were figuring out what to do with this whole grandpa sex storyline. And now she is official. She has a tagline and everything. So
I know I got to
not going anywhere anytime soon, but who knows about next season? I don't know.
I know. I just, and then they switch back. They show this podcast for a nanosecond. Then they switch back to Jen Shah and Sharif having the whole family over and saying family takes care of family, more or less saying we have it, you don't. They're helping the mom, and the mom is 68. Now that's my age. I'm 67. Am I 66? I'm 66. I'll be 60. I always forget. But anyway, the mom is 68. Yes, I am. And they're going to have a birthday party / retirement party for her. Now, she looks older. Now, let's look at her.
Oh, Nana, are we shaming?
No, we're not shaming, but she looked older. I thought she was maybe just a little older than that.
No,
so
I think she looks like 70 max.
Okay, see, well, maybe that's what I was thinking, but that's what I do. I always think people are.
You are a savage tonight.
No, I'm just saying
she looks like garbage, and
I didn't say she looks like garbage. I'm just saying she looks older, and every time I say that, then I find out that person is younger than me. So that drives me crazy. But it showed the whole family, and I like that, and that they're entertaining. And the mom, gets kind of choked up, thanking them so much for everything they've done. And they're saying, who just said that Mary is Bravo Gold? They'll never let her go. That's probably true.
Graphics designer said, I thought I heard this season was supposed to be about Mary. There's something about Mary and her church, but here comes Jen Fraud to steal her thunder. Yes, I mean, their storylines runneth over.
Yes, they do.
For Whitney's is a little tired, but
Whitney's is very tiring.
I still enjoy her, but I just like a little less. So then the Shahs are all getting together, and Jen's family, and they talk about the loss of her dad and how now Coach Shah plays such a pivotal role as a male figure within the family. So they were, very worried when they were going to get divorced. And also it's like, who's going to pick up the pieces when my daughter allegedly might possibly go to jail?
Who's going to pick up the tab is what they were thinking. Are you kidding me? That's all they were thinking. They could have cared less about feelings
Nana's
and
on
family.
A shaming world tour.
I am on a shaming
She's like, you're too old, you're too thin, you're too slutty. Nana is just, I can't control her. She's her own woman. I just can say, let's think of it another way, but she'll do what she wants to do.
That's right. Sorry.
What she wants to do.
The girls are adorable in here. Yes, they are. They are. I do not shame children. Not at all. I wait till you're a housewife.
Age, yes.
Wait till you're a housewife, then you're going to get it. Meredith does not understand Lisa and Jen's relationship, nor will she ever, nor should she. Jen is out there saying things about Brooks, Meredith's son, sexuality, and shame on them. And shame on her. I just don't have any time for someone shaming someone
for this.
Can you see that? I mean, seriously,
it's just too much.
It's just too much. It's
too much.
It's hard to get that mud out of crevices, honey. Take it from me. You'll be sorry.
Oh my God. I'm here for Nana shaming to her Care Bear.
Thank you, Care Bear.
Are you drinking that Arby's juice again? Remember that like orange stuff you were drinking for a while?
The orange stuff.
The Arby's, like you had a.
Oh, I had that great big thing of Arby's, and that was good. It was a diet.
No. Oh, yeah, the Arby's. Yeah, you had an Arby's, but then okay, that's what they're referring to. But I remember when you got like an Arby's orange.
Oh, the orange. Oh, I just had one last night. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And loves an Arby's. Nana's like, we got the meats.
We got the meat. Speaking of which, check it out.
Sorry, guys. If we all have to suffer together. This is what's upcoming on the season, and I'm just like,
yes,
no.
Yes. I mean, really, do you really want to see? I mean, seriously, do you really want to see this? I don't want to see that.
Act like you've seen a vagina before. Like, act like, have a little bit of. What's he doing out here with grown kids, small kids, toddler kids, and. No, we get it. Save it for your bedroom unless you want to, make money on Pornhub or something. But yeah.
I know. And then let's talk about Mrs. Wilson. She's saying Nana's correct. The family was worried about being where the money resides. That's it. I mean, they could care less about the family. They just want to know that they are going to have enough money to dole it out to the rest of them. That's all that's about. That's okay.
Don't worry, Nana. I highlight every comment that says you're right.
As a Scorpio, I appreciate that. And as a Scorpio, there should be a lot more saying that I'm right.
She'll remember all of you who did not say she was
That's right.
She'll remember.
So what they're having here, and this is Lisa. I got to think about this. It's Meredith and Lisa getting together. So what they're having, their whole families together, is a Shabbat dinner. It's a
Yes,
Jewish
Shabbat.
tradition,
Yep.
and
So
it
Friday
takes
night.
place on Fridays. Yes.
Yep. Oh, Nana's got it.
And
I'm gonna sit back and relax.
oh no, that's okay, honey. I'm sorry. So Jack, Henry,
No, for real
Lisa,
though. This is nice. Like
and
I'm
Dad,
sorry I interrupted you. I like it.
the Barlows, they show up for this. Little Henry's 9. I think they're just, I mean, it looked really good as what they were having. And what was Brooks doing? He was braiding that bread.
The bread, yeah.
That looked fabulous to me. I am a bread person, sad to say. Holy carbs, Batman, but I am a bread person. That looked really good. And I always get mixed up. Whose house was it at? Lisa's? I know. Meredith. See, that's what I mean. I get mixed up. Meredith's house. That's where it was.
Can you call the home? Yeah, Nana's forgetting stuff. Well, first she thought we had to do the episode we did last week, so she took double notes, or maybe she just pulled out her old notes. She didn't remember. We had this whole thing about her notes, and now she's not remembering whose house we're at. Okay, yeah. Try to get a deal. Love you. Bye. Okay. He's going to look for a deal on the home.
That's good. That's good. Now remember, I want some place where they have the Deuces Wild machine and Progressive.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Get it near some kind of casino. Yeah. Just maybe we can hire someone to just
anything that you have.
Bye.
Anything that you have is really good. Because I was getting kind of confused, and when you said, okay, now we're doing another one, and this is the Housewives. And you said, Nana, we're taking the Housewives, we're putting the Housewives together. The 90 days is over here. That's something else. That's Mondays. And so, okay, I'm trying to remember this.
Well, lots of Scorpios in the chat. Sandra says, as a Scorpio, I agree, Nana. Miss T said, I am a Scorpio and definitely think you're right, Nana. We got all the Scorpios. Just Cal says, I'm a Scorpio. Love Nana. Not paid by anyone said, Nana is wrong only when she thinks she ain't right. There you go. Nana, take the wheel. Thank you, Ashley. They look the same to me too, Nana. So we can't tell the difference between Lisa and Meredith or Lisa and Meredith's homes.
No, I can't. I just have a hard time with this. I can tell the difference between their husbands, I think. Yes, I could.
Tell us which one's which. Like, what is Meredith's husband like?
Oh, I was just showing you. I had to put this kind of stuff on my notebooks.
Oh, nice. You have your own Salt Lake City notebook.
Well, I had to now because I got these and they were so nice. 49 cents at Target had them. And I kind of... because I kept getting mixed up with things. Okay, so that was the house. This is the Housewives. Okay,
this is Meredith. It is Friday. I'm your daughter Joleen. We are here. I love you. I support you. You're wearing a necklace you forgot about for 5 years. Your hair looks excellent. You're killing it with the notes.
I know.
And Badar says, if my good friend who said that she cared about me spoke ill or trolled my son, we would not be friends. No, Jen, it's a really Brooks isn't my favorite of the kids. I thought he was going to be, but we'll see this season. However, it's still yucky when you're trolling her son. I mean, granted, Brooks did comment on her Virginia, but I just feel like Jen should rise above it because that's her
she's the adult. She's the adult. Come on.
Yeah.
And Brooks was just trying to make a statement because he wanted to come out as kind of a cool kid in the beginning.
I'm a designer.
I'm a designer.
But
yeah.
You see, I was wrong. Whitney wasn't, Whitney was wearing she was wearing a Brooks. She wasn't a snowsuit, Joleen, you dum-dum. It was a Brooks Marks jogger suit.
Oh, with the top, with the swimsuit top?
Yeah, so there were the pants. Oh, I'm so cuckoo. Okay.
Did somebody mention that in the chat?
I just pictured it again. And I don't know because I mentioned him being a designer, and I'm like, oh shit, Whitney was wearing the Brooks Marks sweatshirt, sweatpants combo, and then she finally put the sweatshirt on over the bikini top when they were taking shots.
Okay, see, and I didn't understand where the snowsuit came in, but I thought you have a better eye for this stuff. And I thought it looks like a snowsuit. That's fine. Brooks is grown though. He has the same lip implant as his mom. Do you think he does, you guys?
Yeah. Oh my God. They have like fillers. Like they're like getting injectables, allegedly, like for sure.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Jen is so messy, she needs to lay low. Yeah, true story. I think Nana is giving us some Joan Rivers from Fashion Police tonight, Savage. Yes, and Joan Rivers. Oh, I loved her. Rest in peace,
Yes.
Joan. Love her. So when I talk about going to, this is Meredith's house.
The dinner, yes.
The dinner. We were
mhm.
talking about the differences in husbands. I can't remember it right away, just what made them so different. It's Meredith's husband who's kind of the more of a downtrodden, would I say? Kind of, she walks all over the top of them. Meredith says that's how I see him.
I think, you know what? I bet you they're into like that 50 Shades of Grey. Like she wears really pointy heels and walks on him as foreplay. I can see that happen with like her fur around her and she's just walking. She's like, do you like that? She has the Erica Jane voice to me. Like, do you like that? And he's like, oh, yes, mistress, or whatever you say. Dominate. I don't know how to do that, but
Dominatrix.
Yeah, like walking on his heels. Like, is that painful? He's like, it is. I'm never going to Pennsylvania again. Have you been a bad Pennsylvania boy? I have, or wherever he works. So.
We're going to send you to Pasadena in the snowstorm. Anyway.
Lisa's husband is the tall, thin one.
Yes.
Who is kind of quiet, and she just looks like she runs all over him.
Well, yes, I guess they both do because Lisa's husband is the one that is the parent, and Lisa is not. That's how I see them.
Oh yeah, she's less of a traditional parent where he's
not really hands-on because she's so busy.
In Ohio, not Pennsylvania. So
okay.
Have you been a bad boy in Ohio? And she's just walking her spiked heels on him. He's like, I have.
Wow. That voice, that's a good voice. I like that. I really do. And then let's look at the house again. And whose house is this again?
Nana. I'm going to call 911. Okay. Can you check out? I need a welfare check. No, I shouldn't kid about that because that's going on the YouTube. People are welfare checking each other. So. Oh,
no, Meredith, you have a beautiful house, hands down. It is one of the most beautiful scenes when you walk in and you see that scenery in the back. I mean, you can't put a price on that, but maybe they can. It is gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous. You have Zion National Park there. It's amazing. It's so pretty.
I love Zion.
I don't know if I could live there for other reasons, but yeah.
No, I couldn't either. If you're going to have snow like that and stuff, you might as well just live in Minnesota.
Oh, Nana.
Okay, and then you can.
It is cold there, though. Minnesota gets so cold. I love it.
It does. It does. You're right. And with that,
Lisa and Meredith talk.
Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. No, we didn't, but that's where my notes fell off.
Oh no. Nana was writing her notes, and then she was like, "Okay, we're making bread. I love bread."
I did. I lost it on this.
Out and she's like, "I think that was a good episode of 90 Day. Is it Monday?"
Can I tell you that we lost power last night?
Oh my God! You got Erica Jane stories. You just got all stories, and then Dad rolled over 5 times, and then
2 a.m. Serious 2 a.m. We lost power because I came downstairs because I thought, where are the lights? And you know how when you lose power, you keep going to the same light switch, thinking, oh yeah, I don't get that. Okay,
what am I doing wrong?
Oh, what am I doing wrong? So I go downstairs and I go into the flashlight drawer and get myself a flashlight, go upstairs, and then I stick the flashlight on my little end table next to my bed, and I had that light on. Yeah, I had that light on all night, and now I got dead batteries. Damn it.
Why did you sleep with the light on?
I don't know, because I'm used to having a little light on, and so I thought, well, I'll just have the flashlight hit the ceiling. I thought that's a good way. Well, I didn't know it was going to go through the batteries. I mean...
That is fascinating, Nana.
I have had this
fascinating story.
Thank you. Next to my bedstand, I have had the same batteries in that bad boy for a long time, and they haven't run out. So anyway,
what do you have next to your nightstand that has the batteries?
Oh, just a flashlight.
Oh my God, nasty, Nana. I'm gonna call you Whitney Rose, you nasty. You nast. We're not
Thank
sex
you.
positive for Nana. No way. Not in
No,
this.
no,
Just kidding.
I don't blame you. No, that's just
Not for your mother, but God bless.
But God bless you.
So Meredith and Lisa talk, and it was about Jen, right? It's like
it's all about
and she's
Jen.
like, I'm not making up with Jen Shah. She did this to Brooks Marks, and she didn't wear his tracksuit, and she's doing this and that. And Lisa's like, and then Meredith says, I sent Lisa the tweets and the screenshots, and she doesn't want to look at it.
Oh, that's okay.
So something is going on. Whether it's maybe Lisa has done a little business, maybe similar to a Rinna, allegedly Erica situation, or somehow some money. There's something fishy about this friendship. Or maybe Lisa really doesn't like Meredith as much as she claims. Maybe it's more that Meredith, because when she was introduced to us last season, it appeared she had social power within the community. So maybe she feels as though she can't stop being friends with her. Maybe Lisa likes being shady, or maybe Lisa just dislikes the other lady so much she feels like she has to go the Jen Shah way. But
that's too bad. That's too bad, because they were good friends. They were good friends, Lisa and Meredith, and now they don't appear to be, even though they broke bread together, if you will. Anyway, thank you. So going into the next episode, usually they'll show things, what's going to happen, and the only thing that they showed was this nasty business with spanking and having dirt.
They showed this, Nana.
What did they show? See, maybe I did miss something.
You fell asleep. You passed out next to your fleshlight. And you totally missed it, because we're going to see Jen in the previews for the whole season. They're implicating that Meredith tipped off the feds, and Jen is alleging that it's these false allegations, or this false report or whatever. Like, it's all false, obviously. And then Whitney's like, it sounds like, so she's stirring the pot because she's not doing blowjobs right now, so she has time to stir
she's
the
got
pot.
time on her hands.
And then Jen Shah gets all up in her face. You know how Jen Shah, she will do that. She's like, F you and da-da-da. And Meredith's like, okay. And then she says something about fraudulent. She's like, fraudulence coming from you or something, sweetie, and walks away. So
wow, I did miss that.
Down. And Jenny looks like she's going to be quite a little firecracker as well. There was she was yelling for some reason. So
our new Jenny, yes.
Jenny, not Jen.
I know, we got our new Jenny. I like that. This will be good. And I'm so sorry I missed that. Because the power didn't go out till 2 a.m. So that isn't an excuse.
Yeah, the feds allegedly, A Canary, our inside source here with the Housewives criminal gossip, says the feds have been investigating this scheme for years. Jen is delusional.
How can you just keep going and spending the money when you know it isn't yours? Serious.
Well, they don't have morals at that point. They put money over everything. Susan says, I don't think I could live in a house with all those windows. It makes me think of the Michael Jackson song. I always feel like that's not Michael Jackson. It sounds
it isn't. Somebody's watching me. No, it isn't Michael. I don't know who it is.
Oh, it's not. It was like a one-hit wonder guy. I forgot his name.
I just don't. But out there, who's going to see you? A mountain goat? No, really.
Damn mountain goats keep watching me in the bathtub. Stuart, her assistant, you guys are our tea finders. Her assistant is rumored to be making a plea deal soon. Jen.
Serious.
Rockwell, thank you, Jennifer. The Leen Team is on it. They're like, boom, boom. They got the tea.
I know. Boom, boom,
facts. Boom. Ooh, Jen Shah, you're in trouble.
You guys, I should be subscribing to you guys.
Yeah, seriously. They just subscribe to us for our charisma.
Oh, that's it. The Stalker song. I haven't thought about that song in a long time. It had to be about 94,
86.
93. Really? 86?
Oh, here, I'm going to look it up because I remember.
I want to say.
We lived in a duplex. And
did we live there? Okay.
Okay, the girl that lived upstairs, Angie, I believe her name was.
Yes.
She was like having her like 6th grade, 12-year-old or 13-year-old birthday party, right? And I'm like 6. I'm young. I might be even 5. And for some reason, they played that song, but it was dark and it was in that, you know how they lived upstairs and they
Yes.
had that little room.
Yes, I love that little room.
So we were in that room
And they
and
had
they
bunk
played
beds
it
up there. Yep.
and I cried and you guys had to come get me.
Oh, that's right. You wanted so bad to go to her birthday party, and she
But I
wasn't
got too
12 when
scared.
she lived up there. So she had to be about 3 years older than you.
She
So
was
you
more
were
than that.
really? Okay.
Oh yeah. Somebody's watching me. That song was out in 1984. So I think I was like 5.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
desperately wanted to go to the sleepover, and it's right upstairs,
Oh
and there are the
yeah.
people that live upstairs. And so then I cried, and because they were playing this song when they turned the lights up, like to go to sleep to. And I don't know if it was on the radio or what, but I was just like, so it's dark. I'm young. I'm at my first like overnight sleepover, even though my room is right downstairs. And I'm just like, I want to go home. And I'll never forget that you guys had to come on, Joleen, walk me down the stairs.
I remember that. Isn't that funny? I haven't thought about that in a million years. That's so cute. But yes, I guess it was.
That's one of my earliest memories. I feel like I think of that often, and maybe it's just because of the song. I don't know, but I'll be like, oh yeah,
Oh, isn't that
song
something?
is creepy because I was terrified as a child. But the girls were so nice to me, and everything was great, and I just wanted to desperately be with the older girls. But once they turned the lights off and that song came on, and even like because it's kind of Halloweeny, it's like. Even the sound effects.
It is. You're right.
Cool song, but I just
can't
cried.
believe 1984. That just seems like, oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So I love
how everyone's saying where they were. So you were
a
freshman in high school. DJF was 20.
I was 30. Oh man, 30.
We were all
those were good days.
Oh, 7. Yeah, I was
7. Pure Bear, you were 7. Oh.
Yeah. So allegedly Bethany dropped some tea, something about I think her ex who passed away. I believe he died of unfortunately like an overdose, I think. She says she heard about Erica Girardi's ex Tom's financial troubles 4 years ago. So according to Yahoo Entertainment, Bethany Frankel says she's not surprised when she found out about Erica and Tom Girardi. During Thursday's episode of her Just Be on iHeartRadio podcast, the former Real Housewives of New York City star 50 brought up the estranged couple while discussing stars who have been canceled or demoted over the years. Frankel, who asserted that Erica 50 has been semi-demoted due to the scandal, said she hasn't been watching the drama unfold on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season, but claims she has a specific perspective on Erica and Tom's situation due to her ex-fiance, Dennis Shields, who died in 2018 at the age of 51, knew Tom, 82, because they both worked in the legal space. After learning years ago that Erica was spending a crazy amount of money, including $40,000 a month on glam, Frankel, who felt that lifestyle would be hard to sustain, brought it up to Shields. So her boyfriend at the time, Dennis, said to me, this is her saying, Dennis said to me, he doesn't have it like that. He owes me money. He owes me $500,000. I know this other guy. He owes $1.5 million. He doesn't have money. He owes everybody money, Franco claimed. And I go, what are you talking about? How is she flying around on private planes? And he said, it's because he's using people's money to support her lifestyle. He's using the company's money to support her lifestyle. Dennis said this. And I said, what are you talking about? And Dennis was like, yeah, no, he owes me money and it aggravates everybody. She continued. I said, why would he do that? He goes, he can't say no to her, but he's been doing this long before Erica as well.
Right. This wasn't just about Erica. Maybe he can't say no to any of the women in his life.
So Frankel said Tom's financial issues were a widely known, best kept secret in the legal industry. She then recalled a conversation Dennis Shields had with an unnamed billionaire lawyer about the matter. When Dennis told the lawyer, do you know Erica Jane spends $50 a month on her hair and makeup? The guy was like, what?
Not $50.
$50,000 a month on her hair and makeup. The guy was like, what? He owes everybody money. He's being sued by everybody, she said. So it was a thing. So I knew about it. That's just what happens. Things take a long time to come out, but everybody in the industry knew about it. All these major lawyers that I'm talking about around the country that are in this industry, they all knew about it, she continued. And I told Erica's makeup artist, Christopher Buckle, about it. I told Andy Cohen about it. I just say it's not, I told Andy Cohen about it just to say it's not what you think. Frankel also said she told Erica's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-stars Lisa Rinna and Kyle Richards, because remember, Bethany Frankel and Kyle are very good friends for many years before the Housewives. So she told Lisa Rinna and Kyle Richards that the Girardis don't got it like that. So when this came out, Andy Cohen called Bethany. She said, he goes, holy shit, you really do know it all. You told me about this years ago, she said. I'm like, yeah, I told you so. You know, hashtag I know it all. So I knew about this whole thing. I knew since, probably 2017 and 2018. Wow. I knew about this. Frankel, who said she doesn't know Erica well, went on to criticize stars within the Housewives franchise flaunting their wealth. She says, for some people, it works out. The money that you're making catches up with the way you're spending. But for others, it doesn't. And that's a dangerous game. If people are flaunting and showing a lot of what they have, very often it's all show and no go, she said. And people are just so tempted. They must show a lifestyle. And you cannot create a life out of a lifestyle. You can create a lifestyle out of a life, but you can't create a lifestyle out. You can't lifestyle your way into a life. And I think that people just get so tempted to show everything and say everything instead of just keeping quiet. And that's so much stronger.
Oh, that's just so, it is. It's so sad. I mean, you know.
And that's Dennis, her ex, who unfortunately passed away a couple years ago. But yeah, so she's known, she says, I knew, I told Andy, I told Rinna, I told Kyle Richards, no one's surprised. So this just adds to their acting, you know.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. So this is going to be, I mean, Salt Lake City is going to be good this year. Hands down. It is going to be good. We will get to know, I will get to know the difference between Meredith and Lisa. That's going to be huge.
That's going to be a good thing.
That's going to be just so much fun. We're going to watch Jen Shah be taken off to the Hooskow, allegedly.
What's a Hooskow?
A word for a prison.
Really? I've never heard that in my life.
Yes.
I miss Bethany too on Roni. I wish she would come back. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Roni.
I have a question for Care Bear 77. Is that the year you were born then, Care Bear? Is that why you go by that? That's kind of cute. Because I was doing the math when you said 84. You were okay.
Yes, Sandra, Kyle and Rinna. Because Kyle and Bethany are very good friends. So if Bethany knew, I feel like she would have went to Kyle around the time she found out.
Oh, absolutely, right?
So interesting. And now
Kyle's getting older. Maybe she forgets things like I do. You never know.
Oh, Nana. All right, you guys. Thank you. The Who's Cow. The Who's Cow. That's what it is? God, I got to look that up now that you guys know.
It's Who's Cow? I don't know. I just remember my mom and dad saying that. They're going to the Who's Cow.
The family. Okay, the Urban Dictionary says it is a... it's jail. Yep. Look at Nana. It's jail, prison, slammer. Now that Joe's out of the Who's Cow, the first thing he's gonna do is find a woman.
See?
Yep.
See the things that I know? Wow.
Jail.
There's one.
Took me to the Who's Cow. So technically that would have been a what, Nana? And Ask Nana. Yes, good job, Nana. Good
Thanks.
Job.
Ooh, I'm ready for Jeopardy. Okay, Joleen, what is a pussy?
Yes, Nana. We have lost Nana.
Remember,
Nana was right. Everyone put in the chat. Nana was right, so she can see that she was right so many times.
Do you remember doing this as a kid? You have a plastic cup or some kind of cup, and you suck it in.
Yeah.
Here.
I do remember that, Nana.
I just thought of that just now, and I kind of got a little head rush from it. I think I'll be doing some more with these red Solo cups later.
Care, yay, Team Aquarius. Yes, I'm February 80, so we're
Okay.
Team Aquarius.
Yep, I just saw that 77. Then I was doing like the math like this, and I thought, oh,
good math, Nana. I wish Bethany was hosting the Beverly Hills reunion too. She would be great because I feel like she would ask the questions that Andy's too scared to ask. Because what are they going to do? Take away one of her billions? I mean, and she's also very charitable on top of it. So
now the Beverly Hills reunion is coming up when? We still have a couple more episodes, don't we?
Oh yeah, we have more episodes, but they filmed it.
Oh, they did. Okay.
So yeah, and apparently Erica was not speaking to anyone except for who was she speaking to, you guys? She really wasn't. She was mad at a lot of people.
I bet she was mad. Okay, go ahead and be mad. You know, who should be mad are the people that you stole money from. That's who should be mad.
I ain't here for it. She's mad that they laughed at her and stuff. She's, they see advanced episodes before.
I think it's hilarious. It's the best time it's the nicest I've ever seen PK and the funniest. So there.
For real. I mean, I've never really cared for PK, but this episode, he was a real winner. Yes, Rinna is the only one that she's talking to. So hello, Ray Bella. Hello, Ria Bella. Ria Bella.
Ria Bella.
So
that was good. I like that. So then next week,
we killed it.
Honey, next week we're going to have one Beverly Hills and one Salt Lake City. And I'm going to get a book for Beverly Hills now too. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Just like Trace said, Nana is right whenever she's not wrong. Yes.
Oh, I do have a Beverly Hills book. How exciting.
Chell, get the home on speed dial. Something's going down.
It's just so sad. Down. I can't keep everything going up here. It just,
meet her at the home. It's going down. That's Nana's new club. I am worried we're going to have to maybe, just get it checked out.
I'm not getting anything more checked out. I think I know more than some of these doctors, except for the Dr. Melanie that listens to us. The fact that Rinna knew this a long time ago and is still defending Erica makes her look even more suspect. True story.
Yeah.
So Care Bear 77 and everyone else, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. And we will see you on Monday with 90 Days with Nana.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.